y'all, it's your girl Dr. Nina, and let's dive right in. Getting a gym membership, that's gonna run you some bread. Getting equipment for home, that might run you some moolah. Talking healthy food, you gonna spend some cheese. And let's throw in the supplements. There go all your dough. But let me give you some hope. Your girl started from the bottom, now we here. Many of you all remember my story and know that when I went through the weight loss process of over 100 pounds, 16 years ago, lost and kept off, I didn't have much money to spend or to blow. In fact, when I came to YouTube after I had lost the weight, I was recording in my front room of my 1-bedroom apartment or in my mom's living room lifting weights. Sis should have got a Pulitzer Prize for all of the innovations that I was coming up with. And tired, I was getting a PhD and working 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs. I got your tired. But this can all still be eloquently done, and you can look good, okay? You can achieve the results that you want by being smart about the process throughout. And though we got a little change over here now, I still use a lot of these same techniques in order to keep a little money in my pocket. So let's talk ways to get energy and your weight loss up so you can watch that scale go down and achieve the results that you want. All items and resources I mentioned today can be found down below in the description box, and make sure you're checking with your doctor about methods that will work best for your weight loss. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's absolutely free, and join my free text community just by texting me at the number. Come on over and find out when I'm going live, when there's free master classes, other things that you can participate in, and also join me on drninaellishervey.com and find out more about my free 8-day supernatural video program, which is going to help you get your life all the way together. Now let's get into this video. And y'all are always asking me how you can bless me. Click like on this video. I need you to click like. When you click like, it helps it to be seen by the algorithm, and also let others know that this is a video that's worthwhile and worth watching. I appreciate you. Yes, y'all, I work out hard, but I learned from the beginning of this thing that I could not outrun a horrible diet. Food is everything, but let's be real here. It seems like the most healthy stuff costs you the most, but if you want to eat horribly, you can dang near do it for free. What I had to learn was how to shop and what stores to go to for what. I went to stores like Aldi, Walmart, and even Kroger, but I always kept my eyes peeled for sales and used their sales papers in order to guide my shopping habits. These places, especially with sales, lowered my grocery bills, but also gave me points so I could get things like fuel for my car and other stuff for lower prices. And when I looked at their papers or considered what foods were in season, that helped me to lower my grocery bills as well, because I could plan meals around what was available. I also learned to pay close attention to price tags and unit prices of various items. This means that instead of focusing on just the price tag, I was looking at what it costs per unit of the items that I was buying. This could be per serving, ounce, or pound of produce or various different things that you're getting. Look closely when you go to the store. It'll usually tell you this on the shopping tickets or the things that are used to advertise the items. And this is why you see a lot of my meal prep and planning items that look a lot the same. I rotate a lot of the same meals because I'm trying to keep in stock what is available, what is of least price, but is also going to give me the most nutrients. So let's say, for instance, zucchini, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, or something like that are in season and they're cheaper at that time. I'm going to focus on meals that incorporate those. If tofu, chicken, or turkey are on sale, or different proteins, I'm going to find ones that I can freeze that can be kept for a longer period of time safely. And I try to stay away from the pre-cut fruits and vegetables because stores actually mark up their prices on this stuff just because they cut them. Cut them yourself. And I also have a little trick, like sometimes I order online through Instacart or other places, and while that might take the price up a little bit, I'm less likely to go into the store and shop and lollygag and find things I do not need to bring home. And with that said, I eat mostly at home and have since the beginning of my weight loss, so that I'm more in control of what goes into my food. I'm aware of everything that I'm taking in, and I know how it's prepared. I also have a consistent list of pretty nutrient-dense foods I like to buy consistently. Those include beans, peanut butter, oatmeal, popcorn, tuna, tofu, almonds. yogurt, cottage cheese, kale, onions, apples, tea, and even coffee. And don't frown your face up at no frozen fruits and vegetables. I'm going to tell you one thing about them. If you understand the research behind them, they are frozen at their peak, meaning that they're frozen at their best. So when you get them and you have them when they're their best, when they have their most nutrients, and when they're the richest in their vitamins and minerals. I also like to double down on using frozen vegetables in smoothies and soups and stews. So some of my favorite frozen foods include broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, berries of almost any kind, green beans, spinach, mangoes, and also cherries. And I also stick with my grocery list. A lot of you all ask me about the app that I use. I believe it's actually called Grocery List. I'll make sure that I link it below and also show it here. But I love it because I can check off what I'm buying across different stores. I don't ever get confused. I don't overbuy. And then I'm also very prepared for when I go into the store so that I don't make any faux pas and just buy stuff because I want to. Yeah, I still do it sometimes, but for the most part, I stick to the list. And I also try to make it a practice to eat before I shop and even take water if I can. Well, in these conditions, I don't know, but so that I do not stay focused on just eating anything around me. It really does work. Y'all, I also keep the same energy when it comes to my supplements. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg on supplements, and you can stay consistent. Besides my daily doses of protein shakes, detox waters, water itself, as well as nutrient-dense whole foods, I try to also make sure that I stay up on a multivitamin so that I can make sure that I'm filling in any gaps in my nutrients that I need. For a while now, I've been integrating Ritual vitamins into my day-to-day, and I'm happy to say that they are today's sponsor. Ritual helps women and men of all ages fill in the gaps in their diet. 2 easy-to-take capsules provide 9 nutrients. There's no fillers, no colorants, and no shady additives, so I know exactly what's going in my body. I've been taking their Essentials for Women, which is a highly researched multivitamin reimagining health from the ground up for women. Their research alone lets me know that they're a brand that I can trust. Their nutrients include everything from D3 to omega-3. It's vegan-friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, sugar-free, and also allergen-free. They offer women's and men's multivitamins, 50+ vitamins, teen, prenatal, and postnatal vitamins as well. I love that they have a delivered to your door subscription for about $1 a day with no strings attached. The capsules don't hurt my stomach and they're very gentle. And they don't just offer vitamins, they launched an essential protein range as well. These support maintenance of lean muscle mass. So if you're interested, fill in the gaps in your diet with the Essential for Women's multivitamin to support a very healthy foundation for your body. And right now, Ritual is offering 10% off your first 3 months. That's 10% off your first 3 months by going to ritual.com/10BBBD and use code 10BBBD at checkout. You'll be glad you did. Something simple that was really good for me in becoming more cost effective with my weight loss was learning the best habits to eat and getting rid of the old habits that kept me overweight. I eat fast, so I've had to learn quickly to slow down. That's free. I've shared this with you all before, but I had to learn how to eat more mindfully and really be in tune with what I do when I eat. And aside from intermittent fasting, I eat at the right times. And the right time for me is before I become very zombie hungry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I eat smaller portions, take smaller bites. I chew thoroughly and I try to eat more slowly. This gives my mind the chance to catch up with my body so that my stomach doesn't become full before it tells my mind. A lot of times I don't need all that excess food. I'm just eating too fast. Another free thing was learning to read nutrition labels so I can know what to stick with in eating and know what to trash. This has helped me build so many healthier habits. It might be annoying for other people when I'm in the store because I do stop and read the back of boxes, cans, bags, whatever it is. I don't play. When I first started doing this, I was shocked and appalled. And I'm going to tell you why. I was going to fast food restaurants all the time. And I would sit there and when the internet started really popping off, I would be able to find all the nutrition facts about the various things I was choosing to eat. And I found out I was eating a day's worth of calories in one setting. I was literally eating enough to sustain a football player, a linebacker, a quarterback. The basics that I consider when I'm reading nutrition facts is I start with the serving size. I then look at the total or overall calories in a serving. Then I look at the percent daily values to see what is proposed for that day and what this can fill in for the day. Then I focus on my macronutrients, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and especially sugars. Knowing this information keeps me more accountable. I know what I'm doing to my body. And it also helps me to gauge what I'm eating even when I'm out to eat. Also with considerations of what the person is preparing the food in. Do know that you can ask these questions when you're at a restaurant. Start asking. And it also helps me to be less anxious when it comes to my food intake because I used to fear what I was eating because I didn't know what I was eating. Okay, now I know, so I'm more aware. So I also can accept the repercussions of whatever food I put in my mouth. Now I know this is debatable. You can totally reduce your body size and weight through just your diet. Yes, you can. You don't have to work out. But we often know that especially as you're aging, a body that works out and one that doesn't during an overall transformation looks a bit different. I like mine a little bit tighter, and exercise brings me that. But I'm not going to sit here and act like that can't get expensive. It really can, but you can get savvy, okay? So for me, I was in school when I was losing the weight. If you paying tuition and student fees, believe me, you paying for that gym. You might as well go. And if you live in a community with a recreational center, or if you have or pay homeowners association fees, a lot of times that is built in to pay for you to go to a neighborhood gym or have access to a gym almost 24/7. So check into that. You don't have to spend any extra money. You're already spending it. And many of you all know a lot of my workouts actually took place at home. That made it fun too. And to put this in perspective, I lost this weight over 16 years ago. Last year was my first year actually working out and starting to work out with a trainer. And that's only because I really wanted to get that relationship in and understand what that felt like because I'm becoming a personal trainer at this time. I didn't use that at the beginning, nor did I have a nutritionist or anything else. Many times I would work out right in my living room and jam to some Jillian Michaels, like some 30-day shred, some Shaun T with the Insanity. Now they got the T25 and many other programs, P90X. There's so many things you can do. And let's not even mention the apps out there. I love Daily Burn. I always talk about them. This ain't sponsored by them, but I just love their app because you can pick it up, take it wherever you go. It can be on your iPad, on your TV. I have Apple TV. Any TV that has apps, you can get it. And they have hundreds, maybe even thousands of workouts there. And there's many other programs like that as well. And let's not forget YouTube, good old YouTube. I've even done some videos with some of my favorite exercises, but type in workouts and you can find free workouts all day long. And there's also the app Tone It Up. I've shown you all Tone It Up before. I like this one because they actually go through the moves, teach you the moves, what you can do, what you might not want to do, how you can alter the moves. They just make it so simple for you. Running and walking outside is free. Walking at a park is free. And when I got fancier, I invested in some cost-effective home equipment, some dumbbells, some various different things that I could use, little balls that were weighted, jump ropes, things of that sort. And if you're needing some ideas for some things that you can do anywhere, think in terms of these things: running or walking, burpees, push-ups, planks, jump ropes, walking lunges, jumping jacks, and even more. And if you're getting in the groove with your fitness, then try to invest in a fitness watch. It's going to help you be more competitive. So if you're not going to work out or do anything like that, at least you can keep track of your steps, know how many calories you're burning in a day, and also push yourself to do a little bit more, like park your car farther away from the store when you walk in, get a few more steps in. And I know I was never really great with workout partners. I'm going to be honest. I don't work out well with others all the time, except for my boo. I love working out with him. However, if you would like to have more accountability, building in a partner that's actually going to work at your level and push you and help you to perform better might be your best bet as well. And I know some of y'all that I love so much are going to say, that's all cute, fine, and dandy, Dr. Nina, but I do not have the time, the energy, or anything to get a lot of this stuff in. And I am so tired. I get it. When it comes to fatigue and tiredness, I had to learn to outsmart it. outside of getting more sleep, because we know that's important, outside of staying hydrated, because when we're dehydrated, we feel tired. So drink your water. I usually try to sacrifice early morning times in order to get my workouts in because I'm the freshest. Look, I know if you're tired and you're getting to the end of the day, you're less likely to get engaged in a real workout. Let's just be honest, or even food preparation. So if you save your early mornings for those types of things, you can be more intentional about your day. And you can also food prep, have some ideas ready, get a fast workout in, whatever it is, something that's going to help you to be at your best and optimal level usually happens in the morning because you have the most energy. I eliminate a lot of obstacles and excuses by making sure that my workout stuff is already set out for me for the morning. So when I get up, it's basically mindless. I brush my face, wash my face, brush my teeth. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? And get myself together and literally roll into my workout clothes. My bag is already ready. My stuff is already ready. So it's a lot less lip and I'm ready to go. And I attempt to drink plain black coffee or even tea and make sure that I do that to give myself a jolt of energy as well, because that pure caffeine does give you a nice jolt. I also get some crunk in my system and listen to some music that's going to hype me up and make me want to be more active. And I linked some of my Spotify playlists down below for you. And I said this before, but make sure that you make it a point to drink your water. Staying hydrated is essential, especially when you're trying to change the foundation of your diet and making sure that you take in the nutrients that you need. In order to flush everything through, you need the water. So y'all, I hope today's video has been beneficial to you all. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Also, don't be too hard on yourself. This fitness thing is a lifestyle change. It ain't for just right now. You can do it. All right, y'all. Dr. Nina signing out. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Check the links in the description for my free new Dr. Nina's Mentorship Facebook group, which is a group of like-minded individuals looking to progress, grow, and support one another along the way. The Now That's Life podcast is about to go into season 2, so I suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. All descriptions and links for that and my free supernatural video course are found below. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.